Today is finally the day. Let the car see the carpet. Guys, thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate the time that you take out to watch my videos. Tonight, I'm actually going to go racing. I'm going to take this bad boy out and unleash it on the carpet. So I thought we might as well have a look, because I've not actually done a little bit of a walkthrough of the vehicle that I'm going to be running. So you've all seen the cartoon shell, the videos that we've done on that. I'll leave a video link in the description for that if you want to check that out. We've got our transmitter of choice, which you should have seen by now, our Futaba 4GRS. But I haven't actually spoken about the actual chassis that I'm running and the components besides the receiver that we've put in here. So let's take the shell off and have a closer look. So I was browsing eBay and decided that I was going to get back into the hobby. I won an eBay auction for what was a Yokomo BD7/8. The car it came in a box of bits, and there was a couple of chassis in there. I stripped everything down. I downloaded some instruction books from Petit RC, which actually, if you do purchase a second-hand car and you don't have an instruction book, have a look on Petit RC and hopefully you'll find the manual for your car. I cleaned and rebuilt the shocks and filled them with oil, and I rebuilt the diff on this car. So once the car was rebuilt, we needed equipment to go inside it to get us moving. So I've chosen to go into the open class, and I've chosen the Hobby Wing ESC motor combo. You guys that are running national this year, you'll be familiar with this, whether you like it or not. There might be a video coming on that. So we've got the brushless combo from Hobby Wing. We've got the Futaba 4GRS transmitter and the 304SB receiver in there. And when I got the kit, it came with a servo. So I never even thought about the servo. I never thought about purchasing another one. Now, when I went to put that servo into this chassis, wouldn't fit. So I did have to purchase a new servo. So I went with a Savox SC1251 servo. So it's a slimmer servo. It's got a shorter lead. Makes the car look pretty with all the wiring. Fantastic. We picked up a 6,000 milliamp LiPo battery, and obviously we wanted to count our laps, so we've gone with an MRT transponder. So everything's in there, everything's ready to go. Did get a little bit of help from our friend Paul at Inside Line Models when it came to getting these caps on and a little bit of soldering. I let Paul have a little once over on the car and it's good to go, so we'll see how we get on. The car didn't come with any wheels, so tire of choice for our carpet racing tonight are the Contact A30 tires and wheels that come pre-glued. Now, I have only purchased the one battery. Hopefully I'll add more batteries to my arsenal of gear, but for now it's just the one battery. And to charge that at the track, we're going with the Sky RC E680 charger, which is quite a cheap charger, but hopefully it'll do everything that I want it to do to charge safely at the track. You've seen the video. We've got the BatSafe Mini. Let's pack all this up. Let's head to the track and let's have a good night of racing. As you can probably hear, it's absolutely bouncing down, but I'm here at Blackpool and the Fylde RCCC, and let's get this car on the track. See you when we get inside. So what a night of racing. It was great to finally be out there on the track. Really enjoyed myself. Blackpool and the Fylde RCCC, chaired by YouTube's very own Andy Robinson RC, by the way. I had a fantastic night. It was brilliant. Everyone was very welcoming. Paul from Inside Line Models was there, and I had the joy of picking with a few people. Basically welcomed me with open arms, so that was absolutely fantastic. I really did enjoy myself. So after I'd set up, I thought it was time to get to the track for some open practice. Unfortunately, it was that busy that it was decided open practice was cut out completely and we was going straight into qualifying. The first run of qualifying has absolutely miles off the pace of the fast guys. I was actually in their heat and I was many laps down. I used qualifying one just as my open practice, if you will, to try and get used to a very difficult track. Car back down, out to Marshall, and then I was thinking about my run and felt like I wasn't quite getting enough steering. I was struggling with understeer around a lot of the corners, especially in the tighter section. Decided that I was going to crank up my steering. So into qualifying 2, the back end was so unstable. It was all over the place with this added steering. And I had an incident and my battery came out of my car. Then I started thinking about what I can do to make that car a bit more stable. Decided at this point to step out to stand up my shocks a little bit more. So I went from them leaning more on the inside, and after a quick search online, I read that if we stand them up a bit more, it should make it more drivable and should help me with a more stable car. Qualifying 3 was much better. We managed to get around the track a bit easier. Back end was still a little bit slidey. After the 3 qualifying rounds, there was only, I think, 8 drivers in this class, so it was split 4 and 4, A final, B final. Unfortunately, didn't make the A final, didn't expect to, after being in with those guys that are really quick. I qualified 2nd in the B final, and so before the B final, I thought standing up the shocks helped. Let's stand them up even more. I stood them up more, and we went out for the final. So I was starting in 2nd, and I did okay. The one thing that I'd been looking for all night was some grip, and I hadn't got it over 3 qualifying sessions. And then all of a sudden, after standing the shocks up more, we got the dreaded traction roll, and I was tumbling quite a bit round corners. That set me back, plodded along, and I ended up coming 2nd in the B final. Hopefully, we'll get better. Hopefully, we'll understand this car a little bit more. We'll start to set it up better for the tracks which change every week. Guys, if you're enjoying the videos, do all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, press the notification bell. In the meantime, here's some more videos, and I'll see you over there.